Can we... Oh, Jesus. Sorry. Can we talk about this? League of Legends has a ton of characters, but individuality is something that Riot has been struggling with since the beginning. With most lanes taking the same summoner spells, the occasional repeating ultimates, and sometimes even a similar design, Riot, we all know where Kled's design came from? Boom, it's Mario. Didn't even try this time, guys. I mean, look at them, they both have hats. Riot's characters aren't always the most creative. Recently, though, every rework a new character looks and feels different. We have Quinn, who rides around on a bird, Swain, who attacks with a bird, and Anivia, who is a bird. But as much as I want to praise Riot for evolving the game so much, seriously, good going, little guy, there's been one character who has been different since before it was cool, and it's absolutely game-changing. I wish I could put this lightly, but Evelynn is always fucking invisible. Sorry, camouflaged. And it's not a skill, it doesn't time out or anything, this is just how she was born. Now, as much as I want to go into detail about how broken her kid is, it really isn't. She's weak as shit because Evelynn is not meant to fight fairly. Oh no, she's meant to sneak you. This means to cheap shot. Evelynn being chosen causes a global panic. We'll never know where she is until she burns our summoner spells, kills our top laners, and delivers a plague unto our houses! Being the smart person you are, I can imagine this is the point in which you say, but Skooch, what about pink wards? Won't those protect you from getting your buns crushed? And you're partly right. Sorry, I kept the accent. And you're partly right. Ever since patch 6.22, control wards have become visible at all times, which alongside disabling vision wards, revealing camouflage units, and stealth traps, it could also be used as a bait. Due to Evelynn psychologically fucking everyone on the map, pink warding against her or even clearing pinks against her isn't worth it because more often than not it will result in death. Because in order to defend your pink ward or even clear a pink ward of your enemy laner, you have to step outside of your turret range. Evelynn doesn't scale well, but her ability to snowball is higher than my chances of never finding love again. And that's pretty up there. All Evelynn has to do is permagank a lane with any sort of CC and voila, she becomes an invisible child predator. Metaphorically speaking, of course. And literally. With the inclusion of the new Gunblade, a bursty Evelynn is now healing while tearing apart your anus. Normally I'd make a lube joke here, but Evelynn is slippery enough. Her W not only breaks her free from slows, but it also gives her up to 70% move speed. And it refreshes on champion kills, meaning in a team fight, she's gonna get to wherever she goddamn pleases. Now the reason why it's okay for Evelynn to build as an assassin is because alongside her moving faster than the average Kenyan, her ult makes her a temporary tank, giving her a 6-second shield which maxes out at 1500. All the while dealing 25% of your current health and slowing you for 80%. You'll never be in a 1v1 against an Evelynn comp. You'll always be in a 1v1.5 and that's so uncool. Fight fairly, you blue-ass bitch. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Can We Talk About This? If there's something else you want to talk about, leave it in the comment section below and I'll be sure to get to it because we are too close, you and I. You know, yesterday I had a dream about you. And it was kind of weird. You know, it started off with us just being on a bus ride to school together. But then I think we ran into a ditch. And then we had to wait for a mechanic to come. But then the mechanics, while they were coming, I think one of the kids was like part of the mafia or something. And then we ended up getting kidnapped. And then we were in a room. They were killing off all the kids. And then it was just you and me left. And then they pointed the gun at your head and they said, who wants it first? And of course I